Oof. Hello, Knights, once again. I forgot I was supposed to do another video today. Trying to get my nap in. Something always keeps coming up. One thing I want to discuss, because someone had messengered me this, and they said, well, Scott, it's really easy for you to say and do because you don't have a job and you don't have kids and all you do is fucking work out and train. That's all, so it's really easy. In the real world, your program doesn't apply. I never said it did. This program was built for me, individually. Don't make excuses. If you guys really want to work out and really want to get into fitness and diet and get into good shape, don't lie to yourselves right off the bat. First thing, tell yourself, is that what you want? Don't make fucking excuses, okay? If you're going to make excuses, don't even bother trying. Don't set yourself up for failure, all right? So, let me respond to someone who turned to me and said, well, you don't work, so you have all the time, and you can do whatever you want. I got kids, I got a job, I got a fucking alcoholic husband, I got my mother-in-law living here, I got no fucking time to work out. So I say to that person, okay, well, ask yourself this question. Do you want to look better, and do you want to feel better, and is that important to you? How important is it to you? Is it really important? You'll find a time. And they say, well, that's easy for you to say. You have all the time in the world. Well, so do you. Remember? Best case scenario. So, I am a 42-year-old woman. I could look better physically. I got 2 kids. My husband was on shift work. There's no fucking time to do nothing. I got to do the groceries. I'm looking after my mom. I have no time to work out. I'd love to work out, but I just can't find the time. I'll tell you, there's two times in your day where you'll have the time, I guarantee you. So, you look at, well, I can't do 4 workouts a day. No one says you have to. Let's take a make-believe person that I'm telling you about, and let's design a program for her. Well, my program, but how she can accomplish that. There's 2 times where I guarantee you just have to make a little sacrifice and you'll have time to do it. One is before bed, and one is when you get up. You can always squeeze a half hour, 45 minutes in that time frame. And you know why people say they don't have no time? Because those 2 times are the hardest times to work out, because it's been a long fucking day and you just want to go to bed. The last thing you want to do is fucking work out before you go to bed. See, and the last thing you want to do when you get up in the morning is have a fucking workout. You just want to have your coffee, your smoke, and get out the door, and get on with your day. Those are the times that you can work out, but which are the hardest times to work out. You know what I'm saying? So stop making excuses, guys. If you really want to work out, those are 2 times to get those workouts in. Now, you guys got to remember, you have to apply your workout program to your schedule. So, you're not me. I don't work. I'm fucking on disability, and I got all day to work out, so I can train 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day anytime I want. Let's take a quick second before I get into this rant. I'll say hi to everybody. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Simon, thanks for joining me. Shane, George, thanks for joining me. So where was I? Okay, so I'm a mom. I got kids. I got the mother-in-law living with us. She's fucking sick, and I got the husband working opposite shifts of me. Blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So the only times I guarantee you that you can work out before bed and as soon as you get up. So you have to get up an extra half an hour or 45 minutes earlier. And you can be surprised what you guys can do in a half an hour, 45 minutes if you're really focused. So, what kind of program could someone with that lifestyle have? Okay, so there's 2 times in the day you can work out. So you work out before you go to bed and you work up in the morning. So there's 2. How does that apply to, how can I apply it to my workout? So, if you can only work out 2 times, let me get my sheet, I'll be right back. Just give me a second. So on my Facebook page, I'm not exactly sure we're on it. I have different split systems. So I have a 1-day split, a 2-day split, 3-day, 4-day, and so on and so forth. So if I'm this woman and I'm looking at all these programs, so I see, let's just say you're just starting out, working out. So you start with, you can only work 2 times a day. I'm trying to give you guys a real world experience. So I'm trying to pretend to be the woman here, be all disorganized and trying to plan my workout. So that's what I'm trying to give you, a real world scenario. I don't even have that in front of me, those different splits. Okay, so basically the reason for different splits is the less sets you incorporate in any given exercise, the more, how can I play, oh, geez, how can I word this so you guys can understand? So if you have, let's say, 45 minutes before and after, like before you go to bed and before you wake up, start at the beginning. Don't even think about going to the 3 or 4 sets and different splits, okay? You want to start, so your scenario is you're going to bed. So you have 45 minutes. So you do, say, legs, and see, I'm getting myself fucked up here. Hey, George, Shane, how are you guys? I'm trying to figure out a workout because it's not mine. I'm trying to do it for someone else. Let me get a pen here and we'll figure this shit out. Instead of just throwing a simple solution out there for you guys, I want to try and show you how an average person would try and figure out the best case scenario for her position. Does that make sense? Did that make sense for saying that? So how do I develop a program if I'm in this woman's situation? So my day starts normally at 6 a.m. Okay, and normally, oh, I got to get my charger. My phone's dying. Jesus Christ here. Give me a sec. Boy, you guys can really tell that I planned this video to a T, eh? See what I sacrificed for you motherfuckers? My day is a fucking write-off today. Okay. So her day normally starts off at 6 a.m. And she usually goes to bed by the kids are in bed, and by the time she fucks her husband or masturbates or whatever it is, by the time she goes to bed, say it's 11 p.m., okay? So she has to ask herself, okay, how important is this to get into shape? So I need to get up at 5 a.m. to get a workout in, and I have to go to bed at 11:30 to get a workout in. So just start off. Remember I was talking about attainable goals? So let's say day 1, and she starts off, and she has to do squats, okay? Even though she's got 45 minutes in her to put aside, that's her best case scenario. Doesn't mean she has to do the whole workout, the whole 45. She can start off doing 2 or 3 sets, and that might take, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then the morning she'll have to do what's squats? I think calves with squats, eh? So calves. So she does her calves. Does her calves at 5. She gets up at 5. So she's got an hour before she leaves, so a half an hour, so she can get 2 sets in. So her day 1 would be squats and calves. But my day 1 is squats, calves, wrist curls, and deadlifts. But that's her best case scenario, is that. And she'll gradually build up those sets from 2 to whatever time she has available. So in a month from now, her day 1, when she started at 2 sets, now in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, her day 1 is now 10 sets, and she'll be able to get that done in 45 minutes. If she can't get it done in 45 minutes, she'll do 8 sets, okay? if that's what she has time for. So that's the best case scenario. So her day 2 would be the rest of my day 1, which would be calves and what was the other one? Is wrist curls. Okay, so her day 2 is calves and wrists, and she works out before bed and before she wakes up. And she only has to do 2 sets, to start. And the next week, maybe she can bring it up to 3, whatever her best case scenario is. But she still has to allot herself that time, and those are the best times to do that. Hopefully that's fucking making sense to you guys. But there's no, if you really want this in your life, there's always a way to make it happen. We prioritize all the time. Someone turns to me and says, Scott, you have to eat, otherwise you're going to die of starvation. Well, guess what? I find the time to fucking eat, otherwise I'm going to fucking die. Because I don't want to die. You guys understand what I'm saying? Make sure you really want it. But this is what I really want to kind of get through to you guys is, if you want it, there is time to put a workout in your busy, crazy fucking day. If you're making excuses, hello Maureen, how are you? If you're making excuses, it means you don't want it. So don't set yourself up for failure. So I think that's all I wanted to say before I get into another fucking rant here. Because obviously I'm in fucking mania and I'm just, bleh, and I really need to get my eyes closed and just, like I said, I was telling you earlier, you don't have to nap, you don't have to actually fall asleep. As long as you're lying quietly, your body starts to recover in that mode. And I need to do that before my next workout, Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to rewatch this video because I am live streaming this. I figure, I thought about doing, videos ahead of time and editing them and making sure everything's fucking perfect. But I really want your guys' confidence to know that I'm coming at you, trying to come at you in a very real and natural way. I'm not trying to fluff this shit for you guys. I'm just an average person, just like you, and that's what I want to portray. I don't want to project myself bigger than life, because how the fuck do you relate to someone who's fucking ripped and jacked and fucking the screen's all perfect and the music's going and they got dancers in the back or whatever? How the fuck does that relate to someone who just getting into fitness? Holy fuck, look at this guy like this. It's all too attainable. I'm trying to come at you guys at a very attainable level. I'm trying to make it so you guys like, oh, that guy Scott, man, he makes sense. He's just like me. He's starting out just like me. If I start at the beginning and follow his program and go away and graduate, he can do it, I can do it. I'm not trying to give you guys a false projection of something that's not attainable. Now, if I further my bodybuilding lifestyle, when I get to the point where I'm fucking jacked to the shit, and someone's looking at me for the first time, well, guess what? They can go back on Facebook when I first started and go, wow, okay, that's how we did that. That's how we did this, and that's how we did that. It's more attainable. Makes sense? I think it makes a whole lot of fucking sense. So if I'm at the point a year from now, because like I said, I plan to try and do this all the time as a natural progression of my fitness, because I know where I used to be. I used to be a jacked 300-pounder, like telling you guys, I was fucking jacked. And I'd like to get there again someday if my life, if I could work it out in my life. And I want to show you guys how to work your fitness goals and your diet needs in the real world, because you'll be living vicariously through me. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense, and what I'm trying to accomplish with these videos. So now I'm starting to ramble, and I think I covered everything I needed to cover. I think until I'll probably go lie down, like I said in my other videos. I'll be lying down there 2 seconds. Oh, I should have said that. Then I'll get up and I'll do another video, because if you guys have been following me from the beginning, you'll notice that's a trend. It's very rare that I post just one video one day. It'll be like, one day it'll be like 10 videos, and one day it'll be like 6 videos, It'll never be just, okay, I'll do one video and get on with my day. It doesn't work like that for me, I'm just like fucking, I get in that mode, right? So I say now that I'll be done with the day and I'll get my nap in and do my workout, but who knows, I could be up 4 more times doing videos for you guys, you know. But like I said previously, you know, you always got to look at your best case scenario and modify it to it, you know. So if I can't sleep and I don't get my 6 o'clock workout in, and I'm faced with the dilemma of, okay, now I got 4 workouts to get in by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Well, as long as you always come at it from a positive point of view. Like, if I don't get my 6 o'clock work in like I planned, like, my day's already fucked, but I'm trying to salvage whatever I have. So if I can't sleep and something comes up at 6 and I can't work out, I'm not going to tell myself, oh shit, man, I missed my fucking workout, fucking fuck. You know what, fuck it. You know, I'm just going to go with this and I'll just do that. Turn that negative into positive. Say, okay, all right, okay, fuck, I missed that workout. Oh, I got another opportunity at 10 or another opportunity at this. And try and just have that mentality. And if you're not a positive person, you know, you're more of a negative person. You don't mean to be. You're just a negative person. You bitch all the time. You always see the worst in people. You fucking just negative. But by doing this program and thinking this way, it's going to become like breathing. You understand? Your personality is going to change as well as your fucking physical appearance from training. And, you know, it's like I was telling you guys about doing vacuums. Here I go rambling again. You know, if you always concentrate on sucking in your stomach while you train, it'll become automatic over time. You won't even think about it. Just like if you're always coming at your workouts with a positive attitude, before you know it, you're going to be the most positive person in the world. And people are like, holy fuck, man, that guy is annoyingly positive. Like, this guy's bugging the shit out of me, he's so positive. You won't even notice the change, guys. You won't even notice the change. So working out is going to give you a lot of things, man. It's, you know, more beneficial. It's going to prove your posture, your character, how you are with other people. You know, it's the benefits to weight training is crazy, you know, but you got to get in the mental game of it. If you guys aren't ready to make that mental commitment, don't even bother. Don't set yourself up for failure. So I'm going to fucking try to lie down for the, I don't know, 3rd time. Hey, Michelle, thanks for joining me again. Cody, how are you? Yeah, so until the next time, which, I don't know, who knows, maybe in fucking half an hour, or it could be next week. I have no idea. Like, these are all never planned. I'm always on the fly with these fuckers. You know, like I said, I just want to keep it real. There's nothing orchestrated, planned. There's no agenda. I just do it because I love doing it. I love doing this shit. You know, I love, you know, teaching people. It makes me feel good, you know, to make a positive impact on people's lives. So, until then, take care of yourself, be good to each other, and fucking crown bless y'all. Take care, guys.